Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So it's time to swap the motor in the Deadbolt. So we're running the original one, what's left of it. And I've got this 45 turn motor I got in from Banggood a while back. And it's time to slap her in. So there's already wires on this motor. You can take them off, recycle them. I'm going to leave mine on because I got a couple of extra wires with plugs anyway. So I'm going to solder these onto the motor, and then we'll take out the old one. So the first thing you want to do, of course, disconnect your drive shafts, unplug your motor, and then we'll flip her upside down. So I'll take you through little bits here and there of this. This way it keeps the video short. So there's 4 screws on the bottom you got to pull. And check the lengths of your screws too when you pull them out. See if they're all the same length or not. And it looks like we got longs and shorts, and the shorts go onto the outside. So we'll put them over there. And that's a long one. So what we'll do is we'll put the long one here, this long one here, and then we just move the truck over to the side here. And part of our shaft came off. Good. Okay, so from here, you're going to need another Allen key tool. Going to pull the cover off. This is actually the first time I've gone into this thing. Okay, so everything's in there, and so we just gotta take these 2 screws out for the motor. And we know we got backspaces behind there we're going to have to use. Okay, so motor's out. Everything seems to be pretty good in there. Have to maybe give that a shot at WD-40 on the bearing there. Make sure it stays moving good. Looks like everything's alright. Awesome. Okay, so we'll be back shortly. Don't go away. Okay guys, welcome back again. So I've got the motor put back in. It's a little tricky. It has some backing washers that have to go back in. A little bit of a pain in the neck, so learn something new every day. Lots of fun. Anyway, so the gear setup on my SCX10 Deadbolt from the factory is 32 pitch gearing. So you're going to want to make sure you check between 32 and 48 pitch on your SCX10. But you're going to need, for 32 pitch gearing, a piece of photocopy paper or printer paper. You're going to need to fold it in half in order to set the mesh properly. If you just leave just the one stripe, it's going to make your mesh too tight. So you don't want that to happen. So we're going to roll it in there. Get the teeth to line up here. That's going to be a little on the tricky side here. So I need to loosen that off a bit. Looks like we got a pretty good crinkle. Give you a close-up of the mesh here. So it's set really good. Okay, so next thing we gotta do is put the rest of it back together and put it back in the truck, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so put it in the transmission. I got the first 2 screws here in. A little tricky because you have to have your drive shafts in the right spots in order to put everything back together here. And they can tend to be a bit of a pain because they're going to want to fly out on you. Anyways. Okay, so it looks like we got pretty good clearance away from the motor contacts. So we're okay there. Not too shabby. Okay, so we'll grab the other 2 screws here. Get them in and we can put our drive shafts back on. Now I did not pre-break in my motor. I decided against that. I will just break it in by driving it really slow for one battery. Okay, so next is hooking up the drive shafts again. So we need to make sure that our holes are lined up. And this is where things can get a little tedious. Ah, missed. Got it that time. Spun. Yeah, it did. Okay. There you go. Nice and snug on there, so it doesn't back off on you. That's it. We're done. So I'm just waiting for my battery to recharge, and then I'm going to take it out for a spin. Not on camera though, but I'll do a separate video of that another time. But yeah, it's a pretty tight fit in there, especially with the ESC. It's a pretty snug fit. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.